Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well, so the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the San Diego State Aztecs, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Baylor Bears. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
How about that? That's the way to start a game. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
First down here for this offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
And the Aztecs will line up on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw. It's Garrett. Bringing pressure. Going to try to use his legs here. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They'll try the option play here. And they finally get him down, but the quarterback keeper there picks up a big chunk and a first down. The Aztecs trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. QB to the tight end for a completion. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And that pass falls incomplete. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short in the 27. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line.
Boy, there's nothing more demoralizing for a defense than to give up a first down on a big run like that on 3rd down. You've got them where you want them, probably thinking that they're going to throw the ball. Instead, they run it and gash you for a huge gain on the ground.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. And the Bears hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. In the clear at the 25. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. 1st and goal. Great chance to answer that opening touchdown. He'll hand it off. A quick juke to get free. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Aztecs offense back on the field now. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, but a big gain puts them in enemy territory. Ball spotted at the 48.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He'll try a pass here. Not able to connect. Incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They're going to run the option. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And the Aztecs will have 1st and 10 here. And the running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Here's the 2nd down play. To the air, it's Garrett. Quick throw to the left. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Chris, everybody in the stadium, including this defense, knew they were going to run the football just to get it away from the shadow of their own goal line. What's amazing is they were able to pop a big run like that. And if you're the defensive coordinator, it's got to be one of the most frustrating things. But let's give credit to the offense. They blocked it well and made it happen.
On the run, it's Nicholson. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Scanning the field, it's Guerrero. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The Bears pick up enough yards to move the sticks. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Receiver in motion now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And he's got some room to work. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. San Diego State offense on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Single back takes the handoff. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Tailback with another carry. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. An empty backfield on 2nd and short. Looking to throw. It's Garrett. Quick throw to the left side. And the ball is picked off. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's that defense shifting again. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. Let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Can he get there on the ground? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
comes the San Diego State offense back out there. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Scanning the field. It's Garrett. Caught quickly. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble now.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Bites off a defender. Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
The Aztecs starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage and you can throw it over top of it.
And the Aztecs are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll run it here. Wants the running back with the ball. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Send the back in motion. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to pass. It's Garrett. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Escapes the pocket. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be fourth down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Aztecs will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it right near the end zone. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Aztecs. Methodical but effective. They're probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. One more play before they head to the locker room. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Aztecs will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's got a crease here. Look out. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Now they get set to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Aztecs offense back on the field now. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play. Now it's second down here. That's a design quarterback keeper. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. We'll try to run it with the option.
And bulldozing his way through. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs. The Aztecs getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. They'll give it to the running back.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And they pick up the first on the ground. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And the Aztecs will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Here we go on 4th down. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's hit just before the throw. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. Plenty space at the 20. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense has got the football. Unleashes the stiff arm.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the 2nd half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
The San Diego State offense on the field now. On the last possession, they passed up on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. What can they do here? Pass rush closing in. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. That time it's the free safety getting home on the blitz to blow it up.
Well, he had a long way to go, and it's a bit of a risk because obviously the free safety's the last line of defense on these long pass plays. And he's coming after that quarterback, and he's got to make sure he gets home quickly to make the play on the QB. Otherwise, you're at risk of giving up a big play through the air. Great job there in timing that up.
Quick throw to his receiver. The QB throws his third pick of the day.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they won the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here?
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Same tailback, another carry. And the freshman brings him down quickly. And the Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. Here's the handoff. Fights through a tackle. That'll pick up the 1st down. He's brought down to the 21.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
The Bears line up on 1st and 10 now. Toss play to the outside. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Bears moving quickly down the field here. Ball handed off. Breaking free at midfield. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on 2nd down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The Bears looking to run some tempo here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. A running play called on fourth down. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Guerrero. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. He's escaping the pocket now. Under pressure, just lets it go. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. And the wideout goes in motion. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch made on the left side. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. To throw, it's Guerrero. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Here comes the San Diego State offense back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown, San Diego State. No chance to catch him. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter, who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Crucial possession here. This game just got tighter. 3-point game, final quarter. What will the play calling philosophy be here? They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. And now the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll hand it off.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving. But there's still a lot of work here on third down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands and work his magic.
And the Bears looking to cash in the red zone. Back in motion now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 to become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.